Hello and welcome back, everybody, who's anybody, to the Show here on Crazy 83.7, tuning in live from LA's famous Skid Row. Here with your host, Kane Dawson.
And Spatula, hello.
What's up?
No, hello's my last name, remember?
Oh, right, my bad. Sorry, you're just so new to the show, which reminds me, for all you new listeners out there, Spatula has recently joined the Show as my co-host and newly engaged fiance.
That's right, everybody. Who would have thought this country girl from Utah would wind up in the beautiful suburbs of LA? Oh, and get engaged.
Well, I wouldn't say suburbs, more like shelters.
Whatever. LA is LA. But for all y'all in my TikTok comment section asking if I'm really in love with Kane, I just wanted to say, of course I am. I would never use somebody for clout, even if it means taking it as far as engaging them. Besides, I'm already mega rich.
Wow, sweetie, that really means a lot.
So, on the topic of TikTok, just as a reminder for the audience to make sure to follow me, my content is so super good and entertaining. It's just me dancing, but people say I'm copying Addison Rae. But, like, let's be real, she's definitely viewing my profile 24/7.
Well, let's not forget about my content too. I'm actually talented in the fashion industry and have a lot of helpful tips to up your fashion game.
For show. But your little tips are no match for my favorite online clothing shop, Shein.
Okay, well, that actually reminds me, our sponsor for the For Show is Shine.
Yes, let's get into it.
Do you ever catch yourself wanting to dress to impress,
Or want to be the next best dressed hottie in town?
but can't afford all these pricey clothes from big name brands?
Well, do we have the best option for you?
Shine is a local clothing business located here in LA's famous Skid Row.
Shine literally changed me in the way I dress for less.
That's right, Shine uses all recycled materials to create amazing fashion and inspire hot trends.
By saving money on clothes, I can do the things I love, like horseback riding and being rich.
And what's even better is that 12% of purchases go directly to homeless shelters here in Skid Row.
Aw, that's so generous. There's so many kind souls in the universe, like so many.
Hurry now and don't be late for Shine's new summer collection. Looks like this year's summer theme is inspired by winter fashion.
I just love Shine. The way I'm able to dress however I want now that I'm in LA and not by my hillbilly mother is such an 8.
Now that you're in LA, so your mom has been dressing you up until you were,
18, yep. It was mostly denim overalls.
geez.
Jesus right, Kane. She and Utah really traumatizing. One time I got home late from my shift at Cracker Barrel and she made me sleep in the barn. Another time when I made dinner and put too much salt on her mashed potatoes,
Okay, anyways, speaking about mothers traumatizing their children, let's start off with our first show of the day.
That's right, everybody. It's totally time to get chill, grab your Versace and Gucci because it's time to totally get scared. Today's show's themes are horror and mystery.
Our first show is about a daughter who suddenly discovers her own mother's dead body in her own bedroom. Let's hear it for Dangerous Truth.
Go back inside, Alani. I can deal with this. Dad, something happened to Mom. You need to get here. Alani, can I come in? I brought you some food. Dad's coming.
If I wasn't busy eating before, then maybe I could have stopped Mom from dying, or I could have found her faster. So no, I can't eat right now.
You need to stop blaming yourself. That's Dad.
Hey guys, I'm sorry about all of this. I've stopped by the hospital and talked to the police already. I think it's going to be best if we leave for a little while.
What? We don't need to leave. Where are we even going to go?
Pack your bags. We're going to your mom's old house in Florida.
We're literally in the middle of nowhere. Did Mom really grow up here?
Yes, she did. Maybe you guys can even learn a little more about her childhood while we're here. And Alani, please try to cheer up just a little bit. It's okay. You guys go in. I'll unpack the car.
The next morning.
Good morning, guys. I found a bunch of boxes that your mom left here. Maybe you could look through them.
Maybe.
Yeah, that kind of sounds cool.
I found a bunch of old pictures of her.
I miss her.
I'm so sorry, Rowan. I wish I could have helped her.
You did everything you could.
Wait, who is this man? Dad, do you know who this is?
It's nobody.
Well, obviously he's somebody if he's in a bunch of these pictures with Mom.
It's her brother, your Uncle Graham.
Why am I first hearing about him now? And why have we never met him before?
Your uncle is not a good person. Plus, he went missing in high school after him and your mom got in a fight.
Geez, what was the fight about?
Couldn't tell you.
Maybe if I look into it, I'll find something about where he is.
No, Alani, he's not a good person. Please don't get involved.
Later that day.
Hey, Alani, you feeling better?
No.
Let's go for a little night drive. Maybe that will make you feel better.
All right.
Where are we even going?
Nowhere, just driving.
Weird. That car's been behind us for a little bit.
Yeah, normally there's not many cars on these roads. Get some sleep, guys.
Alani, is it okay if we share a room for tonight? Last night I was hearing things.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alani, did you hear that?
Hear what?
That's what I heard last night, too. What do you think it is?
It's probably just Dad. Don't worry about it. Just go back to sleep. Rowan? Dad, have you seen Rowan? He wasn't there when I woke up, and I just checked the bathroom and he's not there.
No, I haven't seen him.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What if he's missing? Dad, what do we do?
I don't know where he could have gone out here. I guess the only thing we can do is go to the police station.
Yes, let's go now. Dad, that's the same car that was following us last night. Something's off.
Let's just get to the station. Hi, have you guys seen a boy that looks like this? He's been missing since this morning, and I don't know where he could have gone. We don't live around here.
I'm sorry, sir. We can't help you until it's been 24 hours since the incident.
Okay, thank you.
Dad, we just can't go home and wait and do nothing.
How about I drop you off at home in case he comes back, and I'll keep driving and looking around.
Okay. Where could he be? Who are you? Wait, are you Uncle Graham?
That's me.
Why have I never met you before?
That's complicated.
Okay. How did you get in here? The doors were locked when we left.
I have my ways.
Okay. Well, my dad's out looking for Rowan, my brother, because he went missing. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Me? Of course not. I've never even met the kid.
So, would you like something to drink, or... Did you hear that?
What was that, dear?
It sounds like it's coming from the bathroom.
What do you want about, girl?
Oh my God, Rowan. Who taped your mouth? What's going on?
It was Uncle Graham. He found me last night. I'd gone to figure out what that sound was, and we have to get out of here. Where's Dad?
He's still out looking for you. He can't be that far. He just dropped me off. Let's go.
Hey kids, you can't get away from me. Go, go, go.
There's Dad's car.
Dad, Dad.
Rowan, Alani, where was he? Are you two okay?
Dad, it was Uncle Graham. It had been him the whole time. I think he killed Mom. He had Rowan taped up in the bathtub and he was in my room and
Shh, it's okay. I've got you.
What do we do? Do we call the police?
Yes, here's my phone. Dial 911. Hello? Yes, I'd like to report a suspected murder. He was in my house and he taped my son's mouth shut. My daughter found them. Okay, thank you so much.
what's happening? What did they say?
They're sending some officers to our location. We'll figure out what to do when they get here. Yes, okay. Thank you, officer. Have a nice day.
What's happening?
Did they find him, Dad?
Yes, apparently he was in some neighbor's backyard. It took some convincing, but eventually he came out. Well, they checked his records, and it turns out he was certifiably insane. The cops drove him to a mental hospital where he'll probably live out the rest of his days.
So he can't get out?
Nope, you will never have to worry about that psycho ever getting near either of you again. I'm so sorry you both had to go through this.
Whoa, what a way to start our show off strong.
Oh, for sure. Nothing could have prepared me for that twist.
Just like nothing could have prepared me for when you proposed.
Was that supposed to be sarcastic?
Nope. Just like nothing could have prepared me for whenever you feel the need to get up and leave the apartment without saying anything.
Okay, we've been through this. I take nature walks.
On Skid Row? Gosh, I wish I could just read your mind.
Well, apparently you can. There's this new mind reading product it sounds like you need to get your hands on.
Hey, you there. Yes, you.
Want to read people's minds?
Get the mind readers now.
Glasses that let you see people's thoughts. Ka-chow.
They go for a simple price at only $99.99.
For a limited time, get them for 15% off.
Bringing you to an outstanding $84. Cha-ching.
Ever stand there wondering what's going through a person's mind?
More than ever.
Well, now you never have to wonder that again.
These glasses will do it for you.
Boom. Get them now before it's too late.
With the new microchip technology and research,
You're able to see anyone's thoughts of speech, action, and more.
They come in many different colors too. Whoopee.
And the stylish lens safe. Visit our website, mindreaders.com, to get the mind readers now before it's too late.
Mind readers, the glasses that read people's minds for you.
Yeah, I'm literally canceling my Shine order for this thing as we speak.
Do what you gotta do, but I'm telling you, I'm just going on nature walks.
As somebody who lived in the countryside for most of my life, I'm telling you, the air there is totally bad for you. That's why I moved to LA.
You think LA has better air quality than some countryside town in Utah?
Yeah, the cows really have a distinct stench. I'd rather be inhaling whatever rich food my personal chef is making.
I think you have air and scent mixed up, Spatula.
Whatever. I'm just glad I'm out of Utah. The environment was just giving me a huge headache, and it was not giving.
Well, speaking of nature being bad for your mental health, our next show is about 4 teens getting a total headache from a mysterious monster. Get ready for what happens in the woods.
and so 3 girls wandered off into the woods. Suddenly they heard something from the darkness. As they whipped around, they came face to face with it. Their screams stopped as fast as they started, and they were never seen again.
Boo!
Ah! What the hell, Bree? Why would you tell us that at night?
Calm down, Elle. It's just a story.
I don't give a rat's ass if it's just a story. It's dark as hell outside, and we are in the middle of nowhere.
What are you guys doing? It's practically 11. Aren't you all tired? You guys yapped the whole way here.
Stop being such a buzzkill. Does age suck that much fun out of you? You're only like 4 years older than us.
Uncle John only let us stay here if we're responsible.
Dad doesn't have to know. He's like miles away.
Did you guys hear that?
Oh my gosh, stop being such a baby, Elle. It was just a story.
We're literally in the woods, Elle. There's gonna be noises.
We're going back to bed. You guys are so weird.
Why does he have to be so nagging?
I don't know, man. He was probably dropped as an infant.
He's right. We should probably go to sleep.
Is Emilio rubbing off on you? Don't be such a wet blanket.
Shut up, Charlie. Why don't you go pick your nose or something?
It was like one time, like years ago.
That was literally like 2 months ago.
Listen.
Jesus Christ. Why did I let you guys convince me to come here with you? This is so stupid.
Why are you guys making so much noise?
That wasn't us.
Yeah, it sounded like it came from outside.
Do you think someone's outside?
We're in the middle of the woods. No one's gonna be outside.
You guys should still go check it out.
Have you ever watched a horror movie? You don't check it out. That's how you die.
It's probably just a branch falling down or something. Calm down, Elle. No need to be so paranoid all the time. You have to be rational.
What if it's a moose?
There's like 50 moose in all of Oregon.
I don't think that's true.
Look it up.
Yeah, right, because the service up here is so good, dumbass.
Oh my god. We're literally going to die. Or worse.
Yeah, even I have to admit, that was weird.
The night is probably just messing with their heads. Let's just go to sleep.
Could someone just go to make...
Elle, just calm down. Let's call it a night. We can go for a swim in the lake in the morning.
Whatever.
I call the room with the beanbag chair.
Good morning.
Morning.
I had the worst dream last night. We were swimming in the lake, and one by one, you guys started disappearing. It was freaky.
Oh, okay.
Just eat your breakfast.
Are you guys pumped for the lake?
Pumped? Really? Your language is deteriorated that much? You're only 20.
You used to be so cute and sweet. What happened?
Can you pass the hash browns?
Bree, you need an award. I didn't know it was humanly possible to burn eggs, let alone turn them into charcoal on a molecular level.
Hey, at least I tried. You were just sitting over there doing your crossword puzzle.
I think it tastes fine, just a little smoky.
Thank you. Next time you can cook, Elle, if you think you can do so much better.
That's not saying much. I could burn a piece of plastic and it'd be better than this.
Would you guys just shut it, eat, and let's go?
This water is so cold, a Yeti would die of hypothermia in here.
You're such a chicken. It's not even that cold.
What the hell is that?
What?
Look at those trees.
Are those scratches?
Those look really deep.
Maybe it's one of those moose, Charlie.
Get lost, nitwit.
Guys, shh, listen.
Okay, well, I'm leaving.
Don't be such a baby. It's probably just a raccoon.
Hurts my soul deeply to agree with Elle, but even if it's a raccoon, I didn't live 16 years to die from rabies. I'm gonna go.
You guys are totally killing my tan. What's the point of going on an outdoor trip if you aren't outdoors?
My marshmallow is on fire.
That's tragic.
Guys, don't make fun of her. Elle, making s'mores is an art. You have to know how to make the outside a crisp brown shell and the inside so gooey that it's about to fall off your stick.
Don't start with this again.
It's not like you ever listen. That's why your marshmallows look more like chocolate than the actual chocolate does.
Oh, piss off.
You have to find a pocket in between the pieces of wood that isn't full of flames and keep it there. You then have to spin it slowly, making sure you keep the same rate so the inside melts evenly. After it's all melted and the outside is caramelized perfectly, you put the marshmallow on the graham cracker using the stick to scrape off any left. Then you gently place the cracker on top of the marshmallow. Then you flip it only, and then you flip it over, and then only then can you smush it down.
Why would you flip it and then smush it? Seems unnecessary.
Well, when you flip it, the chocolate is on top, and since heat rises...
What was that? Where did it come from?
What the?
From over there. It came from over there.
I can't see anything. That stupid gust of wind killed our fire.
Guys, calm down. I have a flashlight.
Ah!
Everyone inside now. Bree, what are you doing? Run! Bree! Ugh. Let's go.
What the hell was that thing?
Bree, what's wrong with you?
Bree, why is she just staring off? Bree, hello? Ah!
If we stay quiet, whatever it is, we'll forget that we're here. Charlie and I'll stay here with Bree. I'm going to turn off the lights. Don't make a sound.
Amelia, wait. Don't
I'll be
leave.
fast, I swear.
There's no point. It knows you are here. It won't stop.
What? Bree, what did you say?
It has not eaten in a while.
What the hell is she talking about?
It says you should turn off the lights. It won't matter to it, but it thinks it might make it more fun.
Is this a joke? Stop trying to scare us. It's not funny.
This isn't a joke, but it's still funny. There's no escape. It makes you want to laugh, doesn't it?
Ah! That's it. We have to leave now. Listen, when I count to 3, you girls will grab Bree and run to the car. I'll be running with you guys, but I still have to make it to the front seat. Stay together. Don't stop. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Elle?
Crap. Can you get up?
No. I think I did something to my ankle.
It says it's no fun if they can't run.
Charlie, get Bree in the car now.
But
Go. I'm gonna crouch down and you're gonna have to pull yourself onto my back.
I don't think.
Then stop thinking. You have to do this.
Okay.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah,
Yes.
it says you should go faster. It likes to hunt.
What?
Watch out!
I remember when I was a teenager dealing with the same thing, except the monster was my French teacher.
I remember when I was a teenager. That was like a year ago. Not even. Class of 2022 in the house, y'all.
Wow, way to make me feel old, Spatula. Class was 17 in the house. Gotta admit, I wasn't the brightest student, that's for sure, but who needs degrees when you can become an influencer?
That's so right. But speaking of not being the brightest student, it's definitely too bright in this room. The sun is literally directly in my eyes and we don't have curtains for the windows. Like my eyes are not eating right now.
Well, you told me I couldn't go under $10,000 for your engagement ring, so looks like that one is on you.
It's not my fault I have a taste for the riches. You're also the one who told me you were living in a penthouse in downtown LA. Yet, here we are in a studio apartment in Skid Row. Looks like that one is on you.
Well, maybe if there was a way to, take all the light out of the room, we could pretend that we're in a penthouse.
It's better than being blinded by the sun, that's for sure. And I think there's a perfect product just for that.
Do you have trouble sleeping at night?
Is it too bright for you to get some good relaxing naps?
Well, lucky for you, the Warner Bros. Created the Night Night, the first opposite nightlight for your easy sleep, which is good for any person who struggles sleeping with daylight.
Just plug it in, flip the switch, and get yourself cozy in bed while the night night sucks in the light waves around you, including moonlight.
You'll be amazed at how this works. Highly recommended by experienced sleep professionals. No poisonous chemicals nor toxic fumes will disturb your peaceful rest.
Bonus, you can set a timer on it to shine a bright light to awake you from your slumber when you desire.
This light is healthy for you, and you'll wake up with a smile every time. It'll give you a pleasant beep sound when you turn it on and off.
For only $59.99 per 2-pack, you can also get a yearly plan to buy new ones when they die out.
Additionally, if you order your night night today, you can get 10% off.
Just call 3-Night-Night for the deal of a century.
Head to your local Target to get the limited edition Extra Dark Night Night. It'll seem like you're in a deep dark cave many miles down.
You can also get the classic Night Night there as well.
So come on down to Target and get the handy dandy reverse nightlight, the Night Night.
Because we care about your sleep.
Wow, what an interesting product. That would be great for us considering where we live.
You got that right. Here in busy LA, specifically Skid Row, the city lights and the dumpster fires are just blinding.
Picking up on our last conversation, you mentioned that you were class of 22?
That's right, Kane. I graduated from Hollywood Arts High. I had the opportunity to take their online program and took it. And I was able to pick up on some Cali laying while I was at it.
That's what's up. For all of you listeners, I also graduated from Hollywood Arts in 2017 and was voted most likely to catfish somebody. Anyway, Spatula, did you happen to know a girl named Sarah Kardashian? She wasn't actually related to the Kardashians. She was actually really poor.
Kane, all of the freshmen when you were a senior graduated before I was even in high school. I was literally like 13 or something.
Okay, well, my point was that Sarah was an absolute menace throughout high school and then suddenly disappeared. This next story focuses on a girl also named Sarah. Hopefully this isn't the Sarah I once knew.
This one will definitely have me on the edge of my seat. Let's hear it for Sarah.
Mitchell is awoken in the middle of the night by his son Cornelius tapping on his shoulder with a scared look on his face.
Dad, wake up, I'm scared. What is it, Cornelius? Why are you scared?
There's a scary noise in the kitchen.
Okay, fine. I'll go check it out, but stay close behind me.
Okay.
Mitchell and Cornelius walk through the hallway as the banging noise gets louder. Cornelius, frightened, is hiding behind his father. Taking slow, calculated steps, Mitchell, with an outstretched arm to protect his son, keeps on inching further towards the kitchen. Mitchell and Cornelius make their way to the kitchen to find that all the lights are off, but the noise is loud as if coming from the same room. The light goes on, and Mitchell is shocked. Sarah, his wife, is banging her head on the cabinets repetitively.
Sarah, are you okay?
There's no response.
Dad, why is Mom doing that?
Go back to your room, Cornelius.
With a worried look on his face, Cornelius runs back into his room and closes his door. Out of sight from his dad, he hides under his sheets, hoping to find even just a little bit of comfort. While back in the kitchen, Mitchell walks slowly towards Sarah, more nervous and sympathetic.
Sarah, are you okay?
Sarah snaps her neck around, looking at Mitchell.
Hello, Mitchell. I was just getting water. Sorry.
Sarah, now looking forward with a blank look on her face, walks almost robot-like back into her room.
That was weird.
Cornelius walks into the kitchen and walks up to Mitchell.
Dad, why was Mom acting weird?
Nothing's wrong. Just go back to bed, okay?
Okay, Dad.
Mitchell, tired and confused, walks over to the couch in the living room and sits down, starts scrolling through his phone.
Cornelius, are you okay?
Mitchell runs into Cornelius's room.
What's wrong? Why were you yelling?
There was a shadow outside the window and it looked like Mom.
Well, I don't think it was her. She was just in our room sleeping.
Well, can you go check just in case?
Okay, but please get some sleep. We're going to Grandma's house tomorrow.
Okay, Dad. Good night.
Good night, Cornelius.
Mitchell walks back into his room to check on Sarah. Once he opens the door, confusion covers his face like a face mask.
What?
Mitchell is shocked to see Sarah not in the room, and the window has been opened, letting in a chilling breeze.
Sarah, are you there?
Mitchell, confused, runs back to the kitchen area, opens the back door, and goes outside. And right as he looks up, he spots Sarah.
Sarah, what are you doing outside? Freezing out here.
Sarah turns around with a blank expression on her face.
Oh, sorry, Mitchell. I just wanted to get some fresh air.
It's okay. You should come inside, though. It's freezing out here.
Of course, Mitchell.
Sarah walks past Mitchell, entering the house as Mitchell is still shocked at what just happened.
Are you okay, though, Sarah? You've been acting strangely. I'm just worried about you.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just tired. I'm gonna read in the living room.
Okay, let me know if you need anything.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Mitchell leaves and goes back into the bedroom. Mitchell goes back to bed to finally get some sleep. The sun finally rises and it's the next day. The whole Johnson family is awake. They're all in the kitchen eating breakfast together.
Okay, guys, here are your waffles. Do you want any maple syrup, Cornelius?
Sure, don't put too much though.
Okay, do you want any, Sarah?
No, I'm good, thanks.
You excited to go to Grandma's house, Cornelius?
Yeah, and I get to make cookies with her. I hope they're not oatmeal raisins.
If there are any chocolate chips, you better let me have some.
Okay, Cornelius, time to get ready. We can't be late.
Okay, Mom.
Cornelius leaves and goes into his room.
I'm gonna go get ready. Need any help cleaning up?
I'm okay, thanks.
Time passes and the Johnson family is in the car driving. They then arrive at Mitchell's mom's house.
Cornelius, go knock on the door.
Okay, Dad.
Cornelius's grandma opens the door.
Hello, Cornelius.
Are we still making cookies today, Grandma?
Of course, kiddo. Go ahead and pick whatever type you want.
Okay, Grandma.
Cornelius runs inside excited.
Hello, Mitchell. Hello, Sarah. How are you doing today? I'm doing well, thanks. Okay, well, get inside now. It's chilly outside. Wouldn't want you to catch something.
They all walk inside, entering Susan's kitchen.
Ready to start cooking?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's get started then. Can you go grab the mixing bowl from the cabinet?
Okay.
Cornelius goes to the cabinet and gets the mixing bowl.
I have a headache. I'm going to lie down for a bit.
Okay, let me know if you need anything.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
Sarah walks out and Mitchell turns to Susan.
I'm worried about Sarah.
Why? What's wrong?
She's been acting weird recently.
What? Did something happen?
Well,
Mitchell explains to Susan all the strange things that have happened the last night.
Oh my, that is quite strange, but I think I know why this is happening.
really? What is it?
Well, a month ago when I was helping you guys move in, I saw your next door neighbor outside.
Did you talk to them?
Yes, they told me to tell you guys to be careful, so I asked why. The neighbor said the woman who previously lived there had a demon living in her house that possessed her.
Oh my God, what happened to her?
They said she died, but the demon inside of her stayed in the house.
Is that what's happened to Sarah? I have to help her, so how?
I don't know, but you have to help her fast before the problem gets worse.
I'll try my best.
Speaking of Sarah, you should go check up on her. Make sure she's doing all right.
All right, that's a good idea. I'll be right back.
Mitchell walks away into the room Sarah was resting in.
Hey, Sarah, are you okay?
Sarah didn't reply. Mitchell thought she was just sleeping, so he went to the other side of the bed to see if she was sleeping. But to Mitchell's surprise, Sarah was smiling creepily with her eyes wide.
Oh my God, Sarah!
What? Is there a spider?
Yeah, sorry, you can go back to sleep.
Mitchell leaves and time passes, and the Johnson family is tired and decides it's time to go home.
Bye, Mom. Thanks for having us over.
Time. Also, make sure you help Sarah before it's too late.
Okay, I'll do my best.
The Johnson family says their goodbyes, and they get in the car and drive home. They arrive late, so everyone's tired and ready to sleep.
Okay, Cornelius, go brush your teeth and then you can go to bed.
Cornelius leaves, and now the whole Johnson family is asleep. They have only been asleep for a few hours when Mitchell wakes up to the sound of banging again.
Again, really?
Mitchell wakes up and walks to the kitchen again. This time, Sarah is not in the kitchen.
Sarah, is that you?
As Mitchell moves closer to the basement door, the sound gets louder and louder. Mitchell, done with all the noise, decides to open the door and investigate. Mitchell walks down each step, his heart beating faster. As Mitchell reaches the last step, he freezes in horror of what he's witnessed.
Sarah!
Mitchell sees his wife, Sarah, tied to a chair.
What the hell is happening?
Mitchell, shocked and confused, doesn't know what to do, but his problem was about to grow worse as he heard heavy breathing on his neck. He slowly turns around to see Sarah, but she's not the real Sarah.
Who are you and what are you doing in my house?
Don't you mean my house?
No, I mean mine. We bought it last month.
Well, it's always been mine and will always be mine, so get out or else.
Or else what?
Mitchell turns around in shock. His face goes blank. What he saw will forever be engraved in his memory.
OMG alert. That reminds me of a few years back at church camp.
What does this have to do with your church camp?
What it has to do with church camp is there were these two twins that looked so crazy alike. Like they wore the same clothes, have the same hair, eat the same food type of stuff. I'll never forget how creepy they were. I'm like 12% sure they were the twins from The Shining.
You weren't even born when The Shining was released.
That's why I said 12%. Oh, and one more thing that stuck with me about them is they would always sneak around camp and no one would know where they've gone since they were so silent. Creepy.
Maybe they were so silent because they were wearing the silent shoes made by Arrow Shoes.
Do you want to borrow things without being noticed? Do you keep getting caught? Check out these new shoes I just picked from the internet. Perfect for your stuffy needs.
What are those?
They do look very sleek and modern, and rather expensive.
Are those Arrow shoes?
Yep, it's the all-new Arrow shoes made by the Empire. They block out all noise from walking and running. All you have to do is not talk. They come with a price tag to match. Ever wonder where Miguel's wallet went?
Hey, I was wondering where my wallet went.
Anyways, moving on. How expensive are they?
Oh, only 10 small payments of $9.99.
Cha-ching! Basically $10,000?
That sounds rather expensive. That price is very reasonable for such revolutionary technology. No one will ever hear you coming, as they're made with aerogel. It blocks all sound, and as an added benefit, they also protect you from extreme heat or cold, perfect for summer and winter temperatures.
Hey, that's a fair deal. Well, our company is almost bankrupt. Please call now. at
1-800-588-2300 Empire Today.
They were definitely wearing those shoes. But that reminds me, I don't think they were the only ones who had those shoes on campgrounds.
Who else would have those expensive shoes on the dirty campsite?
Well, we had this priest on campus. He was pretty well known for sneaking around.
I would ask what you mean by that, but I'm not going to let curiosity get the best of me today.
What do you mean? All he was doing was stealing all the camper snacks from the canteen.
Oh, phew.
Yeah, and he never confessed to it either, but we all knew what he was doing.
Okay, well, anyways, speaking about priests and confessions, our next story brings us to a small town that revolves around a priest. Let's hear it for Silent Confession.
This better not be like what I dealt with at camp.
No, Mama, I'll be fine. I can unpack on my own. I'm 21, okay? I can take care of myself. Oh, okay. I love you too, Mama.
Hey, new neighbor. I'm Catalina. This is Heather. We live right next to you.
Oh, cool.
And your name is?
Oh yeah, I'm Jake. Nice to meet you.
You don't look like you're from another small town like ours.
That's obvious?
Well, most folk who's from a small town knows how to help their neighbors for moving in.
Or from his mama, at least.
How could you hear me not taking up my mama's offer?
Your music was loud, but not loud enough for you to be yelling.
Well then.
Want some help?
Now that you're a small town guy, you got to know the ways. There is a right answer to that question.
Yes, ma'am. I'd like some help.
Father, forgive me, for I have sinned. It's been at least 2 months since my last confession, and Lord, I have sinned.
Tell me, child, what must be forgiven?
Well, I've been lying to those I care for and that I love.
I see.
And, well, I suppose that's it.
Something tells me there is something else bothering you.
Well, I cheated on my husband, a good man that has been done nothing but love and support me and my children.
And yet you felt the need to deceive him and make the Lord look like a fool?
Pardon me? How did I make the Lord look like a fool?
My God created each and every one of us, and you make humans seem weak, unable to reject needs in order to be a good person.
I know. I'm sorry. I love my husband.
If you truly loved him, you wouldn't have dishonored him.
Sorry, Father, for I must mistaken you. You aren't supposed to judge a person for their sins. It makes us human.
Humans are a disgrace.
Well then, I think it's about time I left. Good night, Father. By God, it's freezing out here. I should have drove.
I absolve you of your sins in the name of the Holy Spirit. For you, good Lord, I do your work.
Oh my Lord, I was reading the newspaper this morning, and the craziest thing happened last week.
I didn't get the newspaper. What happened?
Apparently, a woman was stabbed multiple times. Rumor has it she was stabbed in specific places, if you know what I mean.
Oh, poor thing. Do you know who it was?
Dear Lord, do you remember Dee Dee? Dee Dee Jones?
Dee Dee Jones? Oh, she was such a page. Her family must be devastated. But rumor also has it she was cheating.
I also saw they were suspecting it was the new guy, Jake.
Our new neighbor?
Yeah, the one we helped move in.
You don't think it was really him, though, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it could have been him. He's too sweet for that.
Catalina, we don't really know him.
No one knows him. That's the whole point. He was in the area the night of the murder. It's the only thing they got on him.
What do you mean it was the whole point?
Hi there, be right with you. Everyone here knows everyone. That's the great part of being a small town.
And the bad part?
Tell me, who do you think could possibly murder someone? Our little town is filled with everyone we've known since we were born. Who could be a killer?
No one.
Exactly, but no one knows Jake.
Making him an easy target to pin this on.
Lord, why did I have to move here?
Hey, Catalina saw you in the newspaper. What's going on?
I'm assuming you heard about the killing last week.
Yeah, we heard. What were the police doing here?
Questioning me on my damn innocence. Questions left and right. I was just going back to the park. I'm new to the town and want to get a feel of things.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't think I've done nothing wrong.
You didn't.
You're new, the easy donkey to pin this on.
So how am I going to prove I didn't do this?
My dad's a lawyer, and Heather has read almost every book there is about murders.
Don't worry, Jake. We won't abandon you. In the meantime, keep low, but also don't be acting different. Be calm. Understood?
Understood. In the name of the Father, the Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Father Matthew, today I did something that can't be forgiven.
And what would that be?
My family, we just lost our sister, Juan, and we can't afford a funeral.
I see.
So my friend and I decided to rob a bank with fake guns. We just wanted to scare them so nobody's going to get hurt.
And did someone get hurt?
Yes, he didn't get no fake guns. They were real. I didn't mean to, Father, I swear. I'm so sorry. The man just stood up trying to stop us. I was trying to scare him by pulling the trigger, but he flew backwards. Blood shooting out of him. And I ran to go get help. And they were doing good patching them up until my friend came back and shot all of them. I had nothing to do but come here and turn myself in after.
And you think that's enough?
Father, I know I apologize. My apologies will never make up for what I have done. But I just wanted to tell you because I couldn't bear hiding it. I've done wrong. Nothing could change that. I shouldn't be here.
Father Matthew, I apologize for coming in at such a late hour. I need to confess something I've been hiding for a very long time.
It's never too late to confess.
Father Matthew, no amount of apologizing can cancel out my actions. I'm a terrible person, Father. I don't deserve to be in this world. Father, I murdered people for a living. It wasn't until 5 years ago that I realized I was doing wrong. I would hang.
Why did you feel the need to kill all those innocent people?
I guess it was my own way of coping with my messed up childhood. My mother left my father when I was 2. My father didn't care about me. I thought that if I could have a loving family like everyone else, no one should.
They had happiness, and I suppose it was happiness you wanted gone because you're not enough of a woman to deal with your own problems.
I know, Father, and I'm truly sorry for what I've done. I know you or God will never forgive me, but I just had to confess. I couldn't hide it anymore. I'm a terrible person. Good night, Father Matthew.
I need to get out of this town, far away from here. Maybe I should move to Alaska where no one will find me out there.
I already found you. I absolve you of your sins in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. For you, good Lord, I do your work. Amen.
I have to leave now. I don't belong.
A young man around the age of 26 found dead in Fisher Park at 9 p.m. Paramedics are taking him now to the nearest hospital as we speak. Back to you, Daniel.
Fisher Park? That's a 15-minute walk from here. I should lock all the doors.
I absolve you of your sins in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. For you, good Lord, I do your work. Amen.
I'm no lawyer, but my father is, and I know about everything there is to know about these sit-ups. And since we are a small town, I will be defending Jake. 3 months ago, they were off for killings, and everyone was quick to judge the new guy, Jake, the easy target. But what y'all really got on him anyways? He was present at every place the night of the murders were taken. I would like to call to the stand a witness, Miss Heather Huckleberry. Miss Huckleberry, you are Jake's neighbor, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And about how long has he been your neighbor for?
About, I'd say 4 months.
Around the time the murder started. And from what you have seen from Jake and his actions, would you say he's the type of person to kill another human?
No, ma'am.
You have read everything there is on murder mysteries and have been keeping track with every detail on this case, correct? And please feel free to share.
That's correct. Like I said before, the only thing held on Jake is that he was in the area each night the murders occurred. There was another person, though, the real killer. I did some digging as to why each person was killed in a different way. Killers tend to stick to one method. It's called their signature. But for some reason, none of these victims were killed the same. Like Dee Dee Jones, she was at the church the night of her death, confessing to Father Matthew about cheating on her husband. This is a fact. A witness put her out around 9 p.m., and her death occurred approximately 45 minutes after. She was stabbed in, well, certain places. Charles Smith was shot and killed. He too was at the church confessing to none other than Father Matthew about a recent robbery ended with the death of another by shooting the young man. And then with Laura Ramirez, she was found to be the killer who would, everyone knows how she would kill her victims. She was also seen at the church confessing to, you guessed it, Father Matthew. Laura was also killed in a way of her own sin. I figured this all out with my good friend Catalina. I hate to admit it, but we all found these confessions and what they were doing by listening and watching them on security cameras from the church.
And is Father Matthew who everyone thinks he is?
No, he has a criminal background of anger management issues and has a tendency to be violent. I believe Father Matthew was killing his confessors.
This court has been adjourned. Jake Miller, you are found not guilty. But, Your Honor, we haven't finished. Yes, but there's been another victim.
Wow, that story was full of unexpected confessions.
Wow, reminds me of our life.
What do you mean?
Well, for starters, when you confessed to me that you aren't as popular on TikTok as you said you were.
Well, you know how hard it is to become viral on social media.
Open your eyes. We live on Skid Row. Oh, and don't even make me mention the age gap. Class of 17.
Hey, I'm sorry. It's LA. Nobody ages. I've been 23 for like 8 years.
I don't want to stay 18 forever.
Watch out. You're going to get those blonde curls dirty on the table. Let me move it out of the way for you. Ow, that burned. What hair product do you use?
Oh, well, I use the all-in-one hairbrush.
The all-in-one hairbrush? What's that?
Has this ever happened to you?
Ugh, it hurts so bad to brush my knotted hair. That's it. I'm getting rid of this brush.
There's no worse feeling in the world than leaving the house with tangled, unstyled hair. Well, we have something that can help.
Presenting the Hairbrush 3000, the solution to all your hair needs.
This high-tech brush dispenses the perfect amount of detangler, conditioner, and styling gel.
Our patented technology assures the perfect amount of product is being dispensed to give you a flawless look that will last for hours.
And for the low cost of $140, it can be all yours.
Go to www.hairbrush3000.com or call 1-111-111-1111 to get your brush today.
Please note, we are not responsible for any rashes, swelling, itching of scalp, hair loss, hair growth, or instant death this product may cause.
Hairbrush 3000. You'll never use your old hairbrush.
So I actually tried promoting this product on TikTok, but Addison's version got more views than mine.
What's your beef with you and Addison Rae?
She won Little Miss Bitten in the junior division at my last pageant in Louisiana. I was supposed to be Little Miss Bitten.
Could you elaborate on that?
No, I can't elaborate.
What did we say about banging your head on the table?
Sorry, I'm working on it. It's just every time I hear Addison's name.
Oh gosh, Spatula, there's a lump forming in the middle of your forehead.
Like an orb?
Now that you say that, it literally looks like an orb. Like, it's perfectly round.
Hopefully there's not something growing in it.
Gabe, Riley, and Charlie. Repeat. The friends Gabe, Riley, Jake, and Charlie are playing in the backyard. Gabe finds a small white spherical object on the ground.
Look, I found a weird bone or something.
It might be a bird skull.
That's so sad.
We should bury it.
The characters dig a small hole and bury the orb. A few days later, the characters are playing tag in the backyard. Riley stubs her toe on the live dartboard.
Ow.
Are you hurt?
Oh no, I'm definitely fine. I just kicked this stupid rock.
Why?
I didn't mean to. It was just there, right where we buried that bone a few days ago.
The other friends gather around. What's all this here noise?
Hey, is that the rock? How did it go from the size of a golf ball to the size of a softball?
Let's take it inside.
Yeah, for experiment. They bring the orb inside, placing it on the dining room table.
Let's hit it with a hammer.
That's not very scientific.
Bam! Charlie hits the orb with the hammer.
Wow, nothing.
This thing must be invincible.
What'd you do that for? You could have broken it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and if you did, we couldn't run other experiments on it.
Oops.
Hit it again.
Enough. Let's examine it with a light or something.
They shine a light over the orb.
The light does nothing.
It makes it brighter.
No duh.
How about the magnifier thing?
I already tried the magnifying glass. It revealed nothing.
The friends hang out for the rest of the evening.
It's getting dark. We should get in our sleeping bags now.
The next morning.
Whoa, the orb got bigger.
Yeah, it did, but how?
I'm no scientist, but something must have made it grow at night. We should set up a stakeout and see how it happened.
That night. How much longer we have to stay up? I'm getting real tired. One by one, all of the characters fall asleep. After a bit, a ray of moonlight shines onto the orb, causing it to grow and fall off the table.
Ah, what was that?
The group, alarmed by the shriek, sits up.
The orb, it's as big as a basketball.
And it disturbed my slumber.
How is it possible? It was a softball size yesterday.
Anything is possible with magic.
Or maybe the moonlight made it grow.
Yeah, moonshine, just like Mama used to make.
Right. As I was saying, it must be using the moonlight to grow. Kinda like plants use sunlight.
Let's see how big we can get it.
The characters put the orb outside, and every night Charlie moves the orb into the moonlight. After a few days, the orb becomes the size of a beach ball, and the friends gather around it to observe. Wow, that was really fast.
Yeah, considering it was barely as big as a golf ball not too long ago.
Hey, has anyone seen Charlie?
Charlie rushes over with the sledgehammer, violently bashing the orb.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
The orb begins to float up as it opens up like a lotus flower. Suddenly, a green ooze spews out.
What is that?
The slime starts collecting itself into a blob. It appears sentient as it slides toward the characters menacingly.
Jake, behind you.
What?
Jake is enveloped by the creature and promptly dissolved, leaving behind only his pearly white bones.
Ah.
Run, everybody run. Regroup at the convenience store.
They sprint away, meeting again at a nearby store.
We can't let anyone know.
Why?
Because we could get in big trouble for awakening a slime monster.
Poor Jake.
We need to test what materials that thing can and can't absorb.
And get near that thing again? Yeah, no thank you.
No, she's right. Otherwise, how would we kill it? How will we know how to survive?
Fine.
The characters buy a bunch of items, including steel nails, a plastic cup, and a wooden box of pencils.
Let's go.
They follow a trail of dead plants and melted pavement that leads them to the monster.
Where are you, you hideous thing?
The monster starts sliding towards them, and they shrink back in fear, jogging in the opposite direction. Eventually, they gather up courage and start to throw materials at it. Each time it absorbs one of their objects, it grows noticeably, but the brave trio don't stop.
Guys, wait.
Why?
If it's bigger, then it's faster.
Sure enough, the monster picks up the pace as the group starts running. Riley trips on a tree root sticking out from the ground. The monster slides over her body, leaving behind only bones. Satisfied with his meal, the monster slithers away.
What? Riley?
Oh my god. Oh my god. There's only 2 of us left. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Calm down, calm down. Let's take shelter in the store again. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we have to stay calm. After this is over, we can freak out.
Yes, you're right, but Riley.
I know, I can't believe it.
We really should get moving. You're right. Let's go.
Okay.
Charlie and Gabe skid to a stop, collapsing in the empty parking lot, tired and hungry.
Here we are.
We should stock up on some food.
We also need to figure out how to kill that horrible thing. While we get food, let's list the things we know.
We know it's an acidic blob.
And we need to neutralize it, and that it killed Riley and Jake.
Yeah. How do we neutralize an acid?
Remember chemistry class 2 years ago?
Baking soda.
The characters load up on baking soda, water balloons, water guns, and buckets, as well as soda candy and anything else you might need to destroy a sentient slime blob capable of dissolving a human being.
Let's go to my house. My parents aren't there anyways.
In the backyard, they mix baking soda and water into a highly concentrated solution. They fill water balloons and water guns and buckets with it.
You ready?
Let's get this over with.
The characters rush to the forest, calling out for the blob. They need to find it before dark.
Where are you, you disgusting thing?
The blob emerges from behind them, significantly larger and faster than before.
Now.
Gabe and Charlie douse the monster in their baking soda solution, fire the water guns, and throw water balloons. The monster convulses and shrivels up into what looks like a big green raisin.
Yes.
That was for Jake and Riley.
Gabe.
Yeah, what is it?
Come here.
Gabe walks over, and when he is close enough, Charlie puts him into a headlock and starts to squeeze.
What the hell? Charlie, what? I don't understand.
Go to sleep. You're the last one.
A sudden realization dawns on Gabe.
Are you the reason Jake and Riley disappeared? Was it you the whole time? The cops said they just got lost in the woods, that they were just some stupid teens. I knew that wasn't true, but we've been looking for so long, but we haven't found them. Is it because of you?
It's about time you figured it out. I led us off their trail. I was the one who led us around in circles, so we never found them. And now, go to sleep.
Oh, Charlie, the twisted fool. It was all in her head, the whole thing. There was never any blob monster or any orb, just her and her twisted imagination. Her friends were killed by her, not the ooze. She picked them off one by one, satiating her psychopathic urges. Dear listeners, take this as a cautionary tale, and remember, no one is who they seem.
Okay, here's the last bandage.
Wow, thanks. Last time I saw someone with this big of a forehead was last year at my high school. Probably just some nerd thinking about calculus.
Ew, gross. He probably works for the homework helpers or something.
Struggling to do your homework?
Have too many assignments?
We have a solution for you. Our service, the Homework Helpers, help reduce your assignments by doing it for you. But there's a catch. They don't really know how to do it either. At least it's not a zero.
Our service costs $5 per question and there are no refunds. Just call 1-800-733-0563 and send an envelope with your homework. We are not reliable for any damage that happens to your GPA or your mental health.
Side effects may include parents yelling, anxiety, getting grounded, and your parents disappointed in you. Just call 1-800-733-0563. For your homework helpers, that's 1-800-733-0563.
No, but seriously, no refunds. Call your homework helper today.
Now that I think about it, I honestly wish I had homework helpers throughout school. I could have passed my math class last year, and maybe then I would be in college right now instead of sharing an apartment in Skid Row with some 25-year-old man who claims he has a social media following.
Well, if it wasn't for you DMing me on TikTok 6 times begging me for a place to stay, then maybe you would be in college.
I was begging you for a collab, not your hand in marriage.
If it bothers you so much, then why don't you sleep in a hotel tonight? I recommend staying at the Aperture.
You know, this elevator seems very old.
You think it's gonna crumble down and like kill us all? We should have gone with the 5-star hotel I recommend.
Don't even think about it, Liam.
I doubt it. Looks to be in great condition.
Imagine if it does, though.
If it does, I'll use you to break my fall.
But you know, this music bangs.
Fancy tunes.
Much better than Henry's 80s playlist.
Screw you guys. My music is the finest of taste.
OMG. Oh
no!
Erg, you guys all right?
Yeah, barely.
Yep, all good. Whoa, where are we?
Whoa, talk about aesthetics.
This is all seems out of place.
Hey, wait, no.
Come on, come on.
So you guys just gonna fiddle around there or what?
Dude, all our stuff is gone. Our stuff.
Right. There's no signal here either. What are we gonna do?
Finding a way out of here, of course. Don't want to stay here for long, do we?
Yeah. All right, I'll help you.
I'll also help. I'll see if I can find anything outside of this room.
I don't suggest you do that, Henry.
I'll be fine.
He's not gonna survive, isn't he?
Definitely not.
Heh, those guys were wrong, Henry. You'll prove them that you can actually be helpful for the millionth time. Wait, are those footsteps? They don't seem very human. Oh, the elevator maintenance room. I found it. Oh gosh, that's dark. Good thing I brought my phone light. Jesus Christ. The elevator, let's go. A light? Who's there? Why is that light getting closer? Uh-oh. I dropped my phone. Well, there goes my phone. Oh crap, it's following me still. Oh crap. Damn, I need to get back to the others.
I wonder when Henry's coming back.
Yeah, I've been hearing some weird noises. I hope he's okay.
Well, look who finally...
Shush.
What?
Be quiet.
What's going on? Are you okay?
Dear Christ, we're not alone.
Did something follow you?
Yes, it was huge and fast.
That does sound pretty big.
We need to get out of here.
Yo, dudes, I found a music box.
Wow, it's one of those man in the box that plays music.
Shut up! There's a monster that's trying to kill us, and you're defining what a music box is?
If the monster is sensitive to sound, then this can work.
Well, when I was in the maintenance room, I did see a flashing red light with a lightning bolt sign.
That's a breaker switch. There's a good chance that it could allow us to get out of here. Who wants to risk it?
I can do it. Do you think you can lead us there?
For sure. All right, it's just down this hallway. Wait.
Yep, it's still there. We should use the music box to distract the monster.
Aster, you have to go into the room. I just bought you those arrow shoes, perfect for this occasion.
Why don't you try them? I don't want to go in that room.
Well, you always talk about wanting to show off the shoes at the perfect time.
Fine. I always get the short end of the stick. I'll place the music box as a distraction. There we go.
Run!
Fast.
Faster, it's right behind you.
Don't look behind, just go.
It has my arm. Oh my god, its arm fell off.
This is why I want to stay in a 5-star hotel.
Quick, let's get out of the elevator. I never want to return to this place again.
What about our luggage? All my clothes are in there.
No one cares about your fancy clothes. You could have died.
Whatever.
Lovely story. Just like how I would like to stay at a lovely hotel, but we have no money to even afford a night. We're behind on rent as it is.
Oh, come on, Spatula. It's not all that bad.
It is all that bad. We live off leftovers. We barricade our front door at night because of the risk of someone breaking in. We're harassed on the street. The list goes on.
But this is just the process. We start off small, but once TikTok starts to finally send us the money we've earned from our views and live streams, we can finally move out of Skid Row and maybe even into a small home in a safer neighborhood.
I had a small home in a safe neighborhood. I'm starting to miss Utah. Yes, it was dirty. Yes, it was gross. Yes, we didn't regularly take showers or brush our teeth.
Wait, what?
But I'd do it all again if it meant I was away from this rotting apartment here in Skid Row.
I'm sorry, not being able to regularly brush your teeth?
Yes, and shower.
What a coincidence, because our next advertisement is all about teeth.
Are you tired of having to rinse out your mouth after brushing your teeth?
Or getting water on your clean shirt?
Well, we've got just the tool for you.
The ALA 38X MY5 Ultra Clean toothbrush is the newest, most advanced toothbrush on the market.
It has a built-in suction tool to clean out your mouth after brushing.
This prevents the chance of wetting your new outfit or ruining your makeup for the day.
If it starts to die, just place the brush in the charger.
It only takes up to 2 hours to fully charge.
Sold in a variety of colors including red, pink, orange, yellow, purple, green, blue, and brown.
In addition to being convenient, the ALA 38X MY5 Ultra Clean toothbrush is extremely affordable.
Our toothbrush is 25% off if you call now. Dial 1-800-BRUSH. That's 1-800-BRUSH.
This toothbrush can also be found at your local Walgreens and CVS. Replacement suction tubes and chargers not included.
Guess that would have been really beneficial to you then.
You know what? I've had it. I've had it with this stupid city, and I've had it with this stupid career, and I'm done with this stupid marriage. Here's your cheap ring. Good luck trying to make TikToks without me.
Well, anyways, thanks everyone for staying tuned to the For Show, and don't forget to follow me and hopefully my still fiance Spatula on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. See you all here next time for some great stories.